What up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to me, life. Life moments is what keeps me going. Constantly always thinking about it. What's keeping me alive? What's keeping me going for my sake to, you know, suicidal or pushing myself to the deepest hole of deepest and never coming out of it. Life moments is what keeps me going, especially when I'm thinking about something and it just leads to that, and all of a sudden it happens. Like, it scares a lot of people, and it will, because then you're like, it will stop people and they'll be like, what the fuck just happened? Like, did that just happen? And I'm like, oh, whatever, don't think about that, who cares? And they just leave it alone and they don't worry about it. Me, I take that shit in, whether it's bad and it could be scary for a while, but then I just think about it and and then I move on with it. I take it in, I learn about it, what the moment was, and and I work around that. I work with that. Sometimes it's so tough to figure out why that happened, and it just gets me to think that it puts me back where, like, I like it anyway. Like, I love those moments, no matter if I figured it out. Sometimes I don't take too long on the situation and overthink it. I just let it happen, and then later on the answer kind of just comes. It's just the way I live, and life moments is what keeps me going. Like, for example, again, I've been thinking about this for a while. Just probably didn't know how to put it in a video, and I've probably mentioned it many times before. Let's try to fix this lighting. Sorry. And I try not to, like, yeah, I forget what I was saying, but like, life moments is what keeps me going, and this is kind of an example. Um, I've been thinking about old friends, or I was thinking about this old friend. I forget what the exact situation was. I think first off, it was like buying new shoes. Yes, I mean, you have to be part of the story to know what I'm talking about. But it just led up to that, like, memories, what brought back to what we were thinking about as friends, or what we were talking about as friends, and just like what our memories were. And recently, this is like years after, jump back and forth as friends and stuff. But anyways, this is recently, where the past couple weeks or past few weeks, I've been, rethinking those kind of things, and especially when you're a person trying to get clean and you're trying to, like, start a new routine and stuff. It's especially when you're trying to get clean, things just start to pop back in your head, and like memories and stuff, and what you've done and what you haven't done. It just starts to run through your head. So one of them was, I haven't seen these people for a while, or I haven't seen that person. It wasn't just this specific person. It's just being in general, and like, these are just the life moments where I'm like, wow, this is why I live. This is why I like to live. Sometimes life is shit, and it can be shit, and it brings you down to the deepest of deep. But this is what brings me back up, and this is what keeps me going. So thinking about someone I haven't seen him for a while, but like, those moments, like, things remind you of it, and all of a sudden, a couple days later, it happens. You haven't seen this person for like a long time. Like, I mean, I'm talking like a while, or you haven't seen him for years, whether it's like 5 years, 6 years, 20 years, whatever. And then, me personally, as how my brain works, I take those moments in, because I'm like, I was just thinking, like, they just stopped in the middle of the road in my area, which you would never see, or at least I've never seen. And I'm always out. I'm constantly always out. So somebody have had to see me at one point. But just recently, been thinking about this, just like how this person was doing. And all of a sudden, I was coming home recently, like 40 minutes ago, and all of a sudden, these people are parked in the middle of this road by a stop sign, and I went to go around them, and they said my name. And it was these people. Like, I've known these people for a long time, since I was like 13 and stuff, and we were friends for years, and we haven't seen each other for a while. Back to my point, those life moments is what, and I don't know what this one meant to be. I don't know why this one happened, and usually I figure them out, and usually I'm like, okay, this is why this is happening. I know I'll come to it at some point in time, maybe not today, because it takes time for me to process it. But yeah, I have, like, that's what keeps me alive. Like, my cats do. I wake up, it's the first thing I think about. Or like me getting myself up, and what happened the other day, and then getting what I'm doing today, what I'm doing tonight, like whatever. Just I life moments. Like I think about that stuff, and I'm always constantly thinking of what's next, and that's what keeps me going. To always curious of what's next. You never know what's next. And when you have those thoughts and you have those weird thoughts and all of a sudden it happens, don't be scared. Take those in and like, why did that happen? It really truly will help you. And if you're a spiritual person like me, it will help you on your spiritual journey, and it will help you. Like I took this journey years ago, and if you go back to my old videos, I've probably mentioned it before, but I've taken this journey years ago, and I said I'm going to do this, and this is how it's gonna happen. I asked for it. I've been doing it. I've learned along the way. It's held me back millions of times, but I still kept going and I've kept learning from it. And recently it's hitting me more where like life moments is one of those things that keep me going in life. One of those things that keep me going. You know what? This is why I like to live. Because it just came out of nowhere. Like, I mean, I can have those thoughts and I'm like, I wonder if this could happen, and all of a sudden you're not even thinking about it and it just happens. Those where you're like, and it can freak people out. It freaks people out. Yeah, it's insane. That's what keeps me going for sure. And this person mentioned that I did repeat a lot in my videos, and I apologize for that. And I do ramble on. I don't shut the hell up. I'll try to keep that to a limit, but my whole point is that I will repeat, but sometimes I'll like tell you if I'm repeating it just to like, so you know what I'm talking about and understand what I'm talking about, my main point. So if I do repeat, I'm sorry, but sometimes I do, and I will try not to ramble on as far as I am. And if I do, again, I'll try not to go back to the same topic and just repeat it in different words. I'm trying to learn from that, and I'll try not to do that. But yeah, so live for life moments. You never know whether they're bad or good, but if you ever have a crazy thought of something and then all of a sudden it happens and you're always constantly thinking like about this moment and then it happens, take that in, learn from it, process it, see what it's about. Dreams, life moments, whatever it is, your mistakes, your falls, your fails, whatever they are, your goods, your bads, whatever they are, learn from them, take them in. They're moments of life that we're learning to grow with ourselves as human beings. Some people still forget who we are and what we are, where we come from, what we do. Yes, it's 2020. We're supposed but evolve as a human with certain like, just live the life moments. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna try to keep it as short as I can. It's almost 10 minutes. I mean, almost 8.5 minutes. I was aiming for 10 minutes, but I got a new tattoo though. I don't know if you can see it, but it's one of those I can't pronounce the fucking thing. But this part's gonna be like fixed over, but it's the phone and it says Bell City, and it says 519 on the top because I'm from here. It's swollen right now. It's not healed very well. I just got it done yesterday. You'll probably like see the difference. My hand's swollen at the top, but yeah, I love it. I can't wait to get the other side done too. I will reveal this tattoo on my live as well, and I will talk about it then. But I do not release that until I go. I do not release this on my Facebook until I go live. So, but if you want to see these videos, it's much appreciated if you subscribe. I'll leave it at that. I'm pretty sure that was a pretty good video. I felt good about that one. I'm glad for the topic. I was trying to think of a topic, and when I start to overthink about the topic, I don't even bother. Or if I don't have a topic, or I try to overthink it to try to come up with a good topic, because there's a lot, but I try to go on feeling and what pushes me to do it, and then I do it. So I'm glad that I got to push to be on here. Mask, COVID. I only fucking wear this thing because we have to when I go in a store and I want to shop. So that's the only reason, but I might as well go in style, right? I don't wear this shit inside. I don't wear it when I'm down the street. I don't wear it. I just wear it, and I like wanting to go in style. Yeah, much love to everybody. I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you for listening. Thank you for following. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button. It helps to push my videos. And if you enjoy it, if you like my stuff, take the second to pause it. or whatever, and go subscribe, please. It's not gonna do anything to your computer or nothing, but help me help you. And if you want to see more, you'll know when they pop up. But I'm gonna leave it at that. Again, much love to everybody. Keep that head up. Keep smiling. Peace out.